The most requested thing in a mansion update, other than the mansion itself, is a cool garage to show off our cars. And understandably so, right? If we're buying a mansion to flex our wealth, we're also going to want to show off our best cars. Well, what if I told you that the garage for this mansion update later this year might have already leaked and we know what it looks like? But before we get into anything, guys, if you're not already, please make sure to subscribe, as we're trying to get 10k subs by the time GTA 6 comes out. We are so close now, and we're probably going to get 10k by the time mansions come to the game, but genuinely it helps so much. But yeah, as you guys know by now, and we've made plenty of videos on it already, mansions are coming to GTA Online later this year. Of course, if you want to get up to speed with everything to do with these mansions, go check out the previous videos. But today's video is specifically going to be focusing on the garage part of this mansion, and as mentioned, we might already know what this looks like due to a leak back in 2015. Yes, all the way back in 2015 with the High Life update, we might have got our first look at these garages, and that's because of this data miner you can see on screen now. Full credit goes to him wherever he is these days for this leak, but he was able to access the game files with the High Life update back in 2015, and he found a garage interior, and on screen now you can see this leaked garage. Now what's very interesting is this came as part of the High Life update, right, which is all about being rich and wealthy, and you can kind of see from this garage it is a big garage. It's very luxurious and it has the color palette of what you'd find in a mansion. But 10 years later, and absolutely nowhere in the game has this garage appeared. Now I'm extremely doubtful that in 2015 Rockstar made this garage knowing it was going to come out in 2025, and there's a strong chance this garage is lost to the void. It's lost to time and it's never going to come out. However, as we know, we are getting two brand new mansions, brand new properties never ever seen before, and because this is a new property and it's definitely going to be a new interior, there's a 99% chance the garage with it is also going to be a new interior. And as we can tell by the placement of these mansions, you know, they're going to be hillside mansions, kind of like Tony Stark's if we had to imagine it, right? I'd be surprised if there was anything else. These are meant to be luxury mansions, right? So they're going to be quite modern, and you'd expect with them a nice big garage, and it would not make sense for Rockstar to just reuse an asset, you know, give it a 10-car garage. Because imagine you spend all these millions on a mansion just for a garage that, you know, you can get for fucking 200k. So what Rockstar could do is obviously make an entire new interior for this mansion garage, and to be honest, I wouldn't have an issue with that. I don't think anyone would, as long as it was a cool garage. Or what they could do is they've had this interior they've been sitting on and not used in 10 years, and it could easily work. I mean, from what we can see, this looks to be a, you know, luxury garage. Like I said, it has the kind of textures and the color palette you'd expect in a luxury mansion. It's kind of like a huge underground, like, bat cave in a way. Obviously not an actual cave, but it's like an underground luxury garage, and this could definitely work for the mansion. What's cool to see as well is it actually has windows in it, which means it definitely connects to some sort of larger property. I don't think these are windows like facing outwards towards, you know, the sky or whatnot. I think these are windows facing inside the house. Like, you'd be able to walk in your mansion and look down at your garage, kind of like the nightclub in a way, instead of it being two separate properties and you have to get an elevator down. Just something to consider. So yeah, obviously with these brand new mansions, Rockstar are going to bring a brand new garage, but they've had this in the game files for 10 years and not used it. Maybe they use it now. Again, maybe they don't and they just create an entirely new interior, and I don't think any of us would complain as long as it's cool. But there is a potential chance that they reuse this, or not reuse it, but they actually finally use it after 10 years. They found a reason to, because it just seems like they'd be able to save so much time and effort making an entire new garage when they have this. But yeah, that is all for today's video. No reason to drag it out. Interested to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think this could potentially be used for the mansions, or do you think they're going to create an entire new garage? I just feel like they could easily use this and it would match the theme of these brand new mansions. And yeah, if you guys aren't already, please make sure to subscribe. We are getting so close to 10k, which is absolutely insane to say. Genuinely, guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate every single one of you. And yes, I know I've made quite a few videos on the mansions at this point, but I'm excited, alright? Allow it. I promise I am going to make other content. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.